There's a quiet kind of beauty in the things we often overlook: old tools, rusted scraps, worn wooden handles, bits of metal that once shaped the world but now sit forgotten in workshops, storage rooms, or dusty corners of sheds. Hello. Welcome back. Here at Kuki Décor, where we celebrate creativity every day, we believe that everything once crafted with passion deserves a second life, especially the tools that built homes, carved wood, and held stories in their textures. Today's video, Crafting the Past into Art, reusing antique scrap tools for stylish table lamp decor ideas, is a heartfelt journey into transforming old, battered tools into glowing pieces of functional art. As you watch, remember to hit the subscribe button and join the Kuki Décor family. We bring you fresh, inspiring decor ideas daily, and you'll never run out of ways to turn ordinary materials into extraordinary designs. When you look at an antique chisel, a hand drill worn smooth by decades of use, a metal wrench stained with history, or a wooden plane shaped by a craftsman's touch long ago, it's easy to think that time has passed. But these objects, though weathered, carry soul. They hold the fingerprints of previous generations, the echoes of workshops filled with the sounds of creativity, and a charm that new, factory-made items simply cannot imitate. Turning these antique tools into table lamps does more than recycle materials. It revives stories, honors craftsmanship, and brings a meaningful, artistic glow into modern homes. There's something incredibly captivating about a lamp created from something that once built, carved, or shaped wood. It becomes more than decor. It becomes a conversation piece, a slice of history, a symbol of transformation, and a creative expression of your personal style. The beauty of crafting lamps from antique scrap tools starts with seeing potential where others see junk. Imagine a hand drill becoming the base of a rustic lamp, the wooden handle once used to carve furniture now standing elegantly on a nightstand, holding warm light above it. Picture a set of wrenches stacked into a sculptural column supporting a vintage bulb, or a weathered wooden mallet repurposed into a charming little lamp that sits beautifully on an entryway table. The process begins with cleaning each tool gently, not to erase its story, but to enhance the textures, highlighting the marks and signatures left behind by time. Restoring old tools brings a special satisfaction, because you're not just decorating, you're preserving craftsmanship. You're taking a piece of history and allowing it to shine again, literally and artistically. As you bring these tools back to life, you start to notice just how much character each one holds. The grain patterns on wooden handles, the patina on aged metal, the subtle dents that speak of years of hard-working use, these are details you can never replicate artificially. That is why using antique tools to create table lamps adds a depth to decor that no store-bought item can match. When you place a lamp made from a vintage saw handle, or an old planer, on your bedside table or office desk, the room instantly gains warmth, personality, and authenticity. Each lamp becomes a timeless focal point that blends rustic charm with modern style. And the beauty of these projects is that you don't need expensive tools or materials, you just need imagination. A bit of creativity, and a love for reviving old things into stunning decor. As you design your lamp, the process becomes even more exciting. Choosing the right bulb, for example, transforms the entire piece. Amber bulbs bring a vintage glow that complements the rustic nature of antique tools, while clear or globe bulbs add a modern contrast. Deciding whether to mount the tool on reclaimed wood, metal, or even a piece of thick tree slice elevates the design further. Reclaimed wood bases enhance the historical feel, while sleek metal plates give the lamp a contemporary twist. Every choice you make, whether you keep the metal rusty or polish it slightly, whether you oil the wooden handle for richness, or leave it raw, shapes the identity of the final piece. And because every old tool is unique, no two lamps will ever look the same. This is decor with soul. As you continue exploring the idea of turning these old tools into table lamps, you'll notice how naturally the themes of sustainability and creativity intertwine. These lamps are eco-friendly by nature, because instead of buying new materials or contributing to waste, you're repurposing something that would otherwise be discarded. Every lamp you create becomes a small reminder that beauty doesn't always have to be brand new, it just needs to be reimagined. And here at Kuki Décor, where we share daily decor transformations, we know that people love decor pieces that feel personal, meaningful, and different from what everyone else has in their home. Upcycled tool lamps do exactly that. They stand out, not because they are loud, but because they are deeply genuine. It's also fascinating to see how well antique tools blend into a variety of decor styles. In industrial-style homes, the metal textures and rugged shapes highlight the raw, mechanical aesthetic. In rustic or farmhouse interiors, wooden handles and aged materials bring warmth and countryside charm. Even in minimalist or Scandinavian spaces, a single antique tool lamp can act as an elegant, artistic accent that adds character without overwhelming simplicity. And because lamps are functional, you're not just decorating, you're giving life to something valuable and useful, which aligns perfectly with modern sustainable design trends. Before we move deeper into more lamp ideas, now is a great moment to remind you, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like this content and subscribe to Kuki Décor for more inspiring, resourceful, and creative decor ideas every single day. Your engagement helps us continue bringing you unique ways to transform your home beautifully and affordably. Returning to the art of repurposing, one of the most mesmerizing transformations is turning a vintage brace drill into a tall, upright lamp base. The curved structure and metal frame of the drill already resemble a sculptural art piece. When paired with a warm bulb and mounted on a reclaimed wood block, it becomes a stunning lamp that brings both industrial strength and historical elegance into any room. Another incredible idea involves using antique wooden clamps or carpenter squares to form the backbone of a lamp structure. Their geometric forms make them perfect for contemporary-inspired lighting. The juxtaposition between the tool's rugged past and its refined new purpose creates a visual tension that immediately draws the eye. If you prefer a softer, homier decor style, old wooden handles from chisels or hammers can be sanded lightly, oiled to enhance their grain, and used as charming bases for small table lamps. The gentle wear marks add a rustic softness that contrasts beautifully with warm lighting. You can even pair them with linen or fabric lamp shades for a cozy, cottagecore aesthetic. If you're feeling more artistic, mixing different tools to create an abstract lamp base, such as combining metal scraps, bolts, wooden rulers, and old clamps, results in a modern artistic sculpture that doubles as lighting. This is where your creativity truly shines. Another captivating design approach involves keeping the original weathered condition of the tool intact. Rusty textures, faded woods, and aged metal surfaces tell their story visually. Simply sealing the tool to prevent further deterioration and adding a lamp socket transforms it into a piece of historical art. Lamps made from tools in their raw, forgotten state bring an authentic charm that speaks of time, tradition, and resilience. These pieces often work beautifully in home offices, libraries, or reading corners where intellectual and creative vibes naturally intertwine. As we move toward the final part of this creative journey, it's important to reflect on why reusing antique scrap tools resonates so deeply with people. Part of it is nostalgia. These tools might remind you of a grandparent's workshop, a parent's craft, or your own early love for building and creating. Another part is sustainability. Choosing to give life to old items honors the environment and reduces waste. But the most powerful reason is the emotional connection that handcrafted decor evokes. When you turn a tool that once shaped wood into a lamp that lights up your home, you feel connected to the craftsperson that once held it, and to the creativity that continues to live through it. This is decor with history, passion, and meaning. As we wrap up our journey into transforming antique scrap tools into stylish table lamps, remember that every old object carries potential. With imagination, creativity, and a love for design, you can turn even the simplest tool into an elegant lighting piece that stands proudly in your home. Thank you for joining us on Kuki Decor today, where we post video inspiration every single day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and support this growing creative community. Together, let's continue crafting the past into art and lighting the future with beauty, sustainability, and style.